Hi everyone in 617, both sections. I hope everything is going well. I'm keeping an eye on the classes really closely this quarter because I recently redesigned them and I just want to make sure they're flowing really well. So I've been looking over people's problem statements, and let me point out a couple of things and talk about a few things. First, you should know that Residency 1, which will be this summer, July 21st and 22nd, is the time when you will really work on developing a problem statement that you could possibly use for your dissertation. It will be the time that you learn more about applied problems and how to actually make that work. But let me say a couple things in general for now. First, a problem statement is not a question. You can't say how does or can we or does the. That's not a problem statement. Those could be your research questions, but they're not problem statements. A problem statement is a statement of an actual problem and will often begin with the problem is. As a matter of fact, at this stage of the game, you should always say the problem is ... What is the problem that you're studying? And let me go ahead and get out of the way. The problem cannot be a lack of knowledge. The problem can't be the problem is we don't know how to communicate better. The problem is that we don't understand blah, blah, blah. And those can't be problem statements either. An applied problem has to be a real problem that's happening in the real world that you see and you can intervene in, or you can work to solve that problem. The idea was that it would be something that affected you around your work or somewhere in that general area. But the issue also has to be the problem can't be just something you see. The research has to actually suggest that there's a problem out there. So take, for example, that the research suggests that multicultural communication is a problem in large organizations. So you see that in the research. Then in your organization, you happen to also see that multicultural communication has really been a problem, specifically in electronic communication, that you're really seeing issues there. So the problem is that multicultural communication in XYZ organization is causing tension between staff members, especially around email messages that are sent by upper management. That's a very specific, narrowed down problem. So you probably wouldn't want to go that specific. You probably want to stay somewhere around the problem is electronic communication in XYZ organization is causing problems between people of different cultures. That's the problem that you're seeing. That's what you would want to study. That's what you'd want to get to know more about. And then you could ask research questions like how is this affecting this or that kind of thing. Those could be your research questions, but remember the problem statement should be the problem is. But again, we're going to cover that more in Residency 1. So just this is your first draft, first try it, first stab at these kind of things. So you'll definitely do more of this as we go along. So just wanted to give you that heads up. Hope everyone's doing well. And if you have any questions, please let me or Dr. Weber know. Have a great rest of your weekend.